Welcome to Cozy Yin. My name is Adey. I'll be guiding you through an express yin session. 5 poses, perfect for before bedtime. And it's a deep opening of the yin tissues, so the fascia, the ligaments, the joints, all getting a deep stretch. So let's begin in a comfortable position. You can place one hand on your heart, the other on your belly, or you can choose to place both hands on the heart space. Soften the shoulders, close down the eyes, beginning to slow down and to pay attention to observe the pranic force within your body, the breath within your body, bringing awareness to your internal space. We'll take YIN mudra, bringing the thumb and the index finger to touch, extending the other 3 fingers out long. Hands rest on the knees. Eyes will stay closed, gently focusing between the brow space, third eye center. YIN in Sanskrit is knowledge or wisdom. Taking this mudra, we will just take a moment to cultivate an intention. So just asking yourself why you chose to come to your mat today. Move through this practice, holding on to that intention. Good, and we'll slowly and mindfully come into our first posture, child's pose. So coming to a nice wide knee position, bringing the big toes to touch and extending the arms forward. You're welcome to place a pillow between the hips and heels if you find that you need extra support. And we'll just begin to settle into the pose. Slowly starting to come out, lifting the head up, transitioning with mindfulness into a tabletop pose. Start to extend the arms forward, coming into puppy pose. So the forehead can come down onto the mat. It can also stay lifted if that's too deep of an opening for you to bring it down. And once you start to settle into the pose, focusing on releasing all the tension from the muscles. So in a yin practice, we're not engaging our muscles, we're rather softening. So we're working deeper into the fascia and the ligaments, the bone. In order to access these parts of the body, we need stillness and time. The breath is gentle here, calm, regular, even, honoring the natural pause between the inhale and the exhale. And gently start to come out. And we'll draw the right leg forward, coming into sleeping swan, which is the yin version of pigeon pose. The difference here is that we want to find a less active stretch. So maybe bringing the foot in closer towards you and finding comfort here in the pose. You'll start to notice that as we breathe more evenly, the mind starts to follow naturally. So without forcing yourself to try and stop thinking or pushing certain thoughts, feelings, sensations away, rather just focusing on softening and allowing. And gently coming out, push yourself up and rock the hips from side to side. You can take a couple cat-cows here, so inhale to drop the belly and exhale to round. And when you're ready, drawing the left knee forward for sleeping swan on the other side. If you have a pillow available, you might want to choose to place a pillow underneath one or both hips, just so that you can sink deeper, more comfortably into the pose. Gently push yourself up and send the left leg back to tabletop position, letting the hips knock from side to side. Gently transition onto your seat. Extend the legs forward. So sitting up, and start to round forward, releasing into caterpillar pose. If your hamstrings are really tight, I recommend bending the knees so that you have the space to allow gravity to help draw you down. You can place a bolster, 2 pillows underneath the knees as well. You can also support your head with your hands if you begin to have any type of neck strain here, and the feet will stay completely relaxed. So as we remain and breathe in this position, you will notice the opening as gravity begins to draw you down closer towards your legs. This pose helps with digestion, stimulates the kidneys, and also encourages introspection as we're naturally folding inward. Softening the shoulders, the jaw, facial muscles, softening the low back, mid back, upper back, softening the belly, the knees, the ankles, and the feet, softening the breath. Beautiful. Take one more full breath here. Full inhale and full exhale. And very slowly start to roll the spine up. Head comes last. Bending the knees, coming onto your back. Draw the knees in towards the chest. And give yourself a gentle squeeze. And then bring the arms out to a T as you allow the knees to fall over towards the left side, gazing over the right shoulder. Closing down the eyes if they're not already closed. Beautiful. Coming out through center, draw the knees over towards the right, gaze over the left shoulder. Making sure the head is in a nice relaxed position, making any adjustments that you need to. And then melting into stillness. Continuing to create that even, steady, relaxed breath. No force, no pushing. Surrender and ease. Slowly draw the knees back in towards center and let the feet come down onto the mat for Savasana. And just allowing yourself to be held. And gently draw the knees back in. Push yourself up to a comfortable seated position, hands at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for practice. I hope you have a restful, easeful sleep. If you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe and leave a comment. Sending you love on your journey. Namaste.